Hi, this is video number 2, and today we'll talk about speaking. Any relationship is basically based on the conversation which we have with the other. And while we are speaking, if we are not very careful as what is going to be the impact of the speech which we have, we may not get the relationship which we want. In relationship, basically there are three important things. The first is the words which we choose. Second is the tone through which we convey our words. And of course, the third one is the intention behind the talk. In any relationship, we claim that we want a good relationship, but sometimes the conversation which we have, the talks which we give, or the statement which we make, they are far more disempowering than empowering. So let's get into the details of these three things. First is the words that we choose. Now, every word has a power to convey some meaning. Now, the words which we are using, are they coming as a threat to the listener, or are they coming as encouragement to the listener? The moment the words which we have chosen comes as a threat to the listeners, their amygdala works and they switches off, and which automatically switches off the other parts of the brain which are logical, which are growth oriented, etc. So we are not getting anywhere if we're choosing the words which are harsh, which are hard, which seem derogatory. None of these words can help you in making a good relationship. The second thing which is equally important is the tone. The tone which we use. Are we shouting at somebody, or are we trying to care for the somebody? The same words, exactly the same words, can be spoken in different tones, and these tones actually will decide whether what type of impact the listener will have in their mind. And the third is something internal, because your words and tones can be heard about by the listeners. But the third one is, what is your motive of speech? Do you want your speech to empower the listeners, or do you want your speech to disempower, to insult, to make the listener small? And please understand that no relationship can go to a higher stage unless we keep on empowering each and every time when we talk to our partners. And if we keep these three things in mind, I'm sure that the relationship will slowly, go to higher level than as what you aspire, and you will have no problem with the relationship at all. So that finishes the part two of the conversation series, and I'll be back with my video number 3 on listening. Until then, goodbye. Thank you.